What if I told you that $100 could let you live like a real Parisian for an entire day? Not a tourist, not someone rushing from one landmark to another, but someone who actually feels the rhythm of the city. Paris, the city of love, art, croissants, and ridiculously high prices, right? Well, maybe not. Today, we're putting that to the test. We've got a $100 budget, and the challenge is simple. Can we actually enjoy the best of Paris without going broke? From sipping coffee at a sidewalk cafe to watching the Eiffel Tower sparkle at night, we're going to see just how much Paris you can experience without emptying your wallet. And trust me, there are a few surprises along the way that'll make you rethink what expensive really means. So grab your virtual passport, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how far $100 can take you in the heart of Paris. And spoiler alert, it's probably more than you think. Breakfast in Paris. I call mornings in Paris. They just hit different. The air smells like butter and fresh espresso, and somehow even the pigeons seem more sophisticated here. So, first stop, breakfast. We're starting the day like a true Parisian. A flaky golden croissant and a tiny cup of coffee that looks like it was made for a Barbie doll. But don't let the size fool you. That little cup has enough caffeine to wake up your soul. Now, here's something funny. If you ask for a coffee to go in Paris, you might just break a barista's heart. Parisians don't rush their mornings. They sit, sip, and people watch like it's a sport. You'll see locals with their newspapers, maybe a cigarette in one hand, and absolutely zero guilt about taking 30 minutes just to enjoy a croissant. That's the vibe. A croissant and coffee combo will set you back around $5 to $7. And honestly, that's money well spent for a front row seat to Paris waking up. And as you take that last sip, you'll realize something. You're not just having breakfast. You're living a small piece of Parisian art. Subtotal so far, $7 spent, $93 to go. Morning stroll and sightseeing. All right, caffeine levels, check. Croissant crumbs? Everywhere. Now it's time to hit the streets. Paris mornings are something else. That perfect mix of calm and chaos. The city feels alive but never loud. You'll start your stroll near Notre Dame, that masterpiece of Gothic architecture that's been watching over the city for centuries. Even after the fire, it still stands proud, like it knows it's untouchable. From there, wander along the Seine River. You'll pass little bookstalls, artists sketching portraits, and street musicians who somehow make every walk feel like a movie scene. The sound of the water, the soft hum of conversations in French, it's all part of that Parisian soundtrack. And the best part? It's all free. You don't need tickets or tour guides, just your curiosity and maybe some comfy shoes. Even window shopping here feels luxurious. Tiny boutiques, elegant displays, and somehow even the mannequins look like they've been to art school. By now, you've soaked in history, beauty, and at least 3,000 steps, and you haven't even hit $10 yet. Running total, $7 spent. Still $93 left to live your Parisian dream. Lunch. A true Parisian meal. By now, the city's buzzing. Locals are out on lunch breaks, cafes are full, and the smell of butter and espresso is basically everywhere. Time to eat. Paris style. Now, you could sit down at a fancy cafe, but remember, we're on a $100 challenge here. So let's do what smart travelers do. Grab a baguette sandwich or a plat du jour. That's just dish of the day, but it sounds fancier in French. For about $12 to $15, you can get a crispy baguette stuffed with ham, cheese, and veggies. Maybe throw in a small drink. The first bite? Unreal. It's that kind of simple perfection the French have mastered. You're sitting at a corner cafe, people watching, maybe pretending you're writing poetry. But really, you're just vibing. The chatter, the clinking of glasses, the smell of baked bread. This is the real Paris. Not the one in brochures, but the one you feel when you just slow down. Running total, around $22 spent. You've still got $78 left. Afternoon adventure. Next up, let's take a walk through Montmartre, one of the most artistic bohemian neighborhoods in the world. Think cobblestone streets, painters capturing the city on tiny canvases, and stairways that lead to views straight out of a dream. You'll make your way up to Sacré-Cœur Basilica, which sits proudly on top of a hill overlooking the whole city. The best part? Entry is free, and that view, priceless. You can see Paris stretching out endlessly beneath you. Maybe grab a small crepe or a scoop of gelato from a street stand for about $5. Because honestly, walking in Paris without snacking feels illegal. As you wander through the little alleys and art corners, it hits you. This city isn't just beautiful, it's alive. Running total, $27. Still $73 left. Not bad, huh? All right, time for a bit of culture. You've got two routes here. Go classic with the Louvre or artsy with the Musée d'Orsay. A ticket to the Louvre costs around $20, and it's worth every cent. From the Mona Lisa's mysterious smile to the palace-like halls, it's less like a museum and more like walking through time. But here's the thing. Even if you don't step inside, the area around it is full of art and architecture. Paris has this crazy talent of turning every corner into a museum. And honestly, you don't need to understand art to feel fancy here. Just nod thoughtfully at a painting and whisper, très magnifique. Works every time. Running total, $47. You've still got $53 left to live your best Paris life. Dinner with a view evening hits, and the golden hour makes Paris glow like it's been photoshopped. It's dinner time, but we're not just eating, we're doing it with style. You've got two solid options. Find a cozy cafe for a $25 dinner, or go the local route. Pick up a bottle of juice, a fresh baguette, some cheese, and maybe dessert from a bakery for a picnic near the Eiffel Tower. Imagine this. You're sitting on the grass at Champ de Mars, watching the sun dip behind the Iron Lady, surrounded by the sound of laughter and clinking glasses. You take a bite, look up, and yep, you're living the dream. Even a simple meal here feels like it has its own soundtrack. Running total, $72. You've still got $28 left, and one more moment to go. Night walk and Eiffel Tower. Moment now this is the moment that makes the whole day worth it. As the night falls, the Eiffel Tower starts to sparkle. Literally. Every hour on the dot, it lights up like the city saying, "Yeah, we know we're stunning." You take a slow walk along the Seine, the reflections shimmering on the water, the cool breeze carrying bits of street music. The kind of moment where you forget about the budget, the cameras, the world. It's just you in Paris. And the best part? This experience is absolutely free. At the end of the day, you've spent around $80 to $90 and lived an entire Parisian dream, from sunrise coffee to twinkling lights. That $100 didn't just buy food or tickets. It bought memories, moments, and that indescribable feeling of being in Paris. And that's it. One full day in Paris on just $100. Crazy, right? You didn't just survive on a budget, you actually live like a local. Sipping coffee in cozy cafes, watching artists at Montmartre, picnicking by the Eiffel Tower, and catching those sparkling lights without spending a cent more. If this video proved anything, it's that Paris isn't just for the rich. It's for anyone who knows how to slow down and soak in the moments. Because the real magic of Paris, it's not in what you buy. It's in what you feel. So tell me, what would you do first if you had $100 in Paris? Drop it down in the comments. I'd love to know your version of a perfect Paris day. And hey, if you enjoyed this little trip, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more travel challenges and guides, and share this with someone who's been daydreaming about the city of love. Who knows? Maybe next time, we'll see what $100 can get you in Tokyo or Dubai. Stay tuned. Merci, and see you in the next one.